Okay, I got all of the shading strokes done on the brush, on the house. I had just been looking for a particular brush that I was going to do something with. Had brush on the brain. And now I'm going to add the highlights on the opposite sides of the shaded floats, and then you'll notice that's what kind of creates the door effect for the, like if it was wooden boards that were side by side to create the door. And I'm going to take some black, and I like doing what I just refer to as a little faux hinge looking thing on one side and just a little handle on the other. And it's just, that's how I've always done them, so that's how I continue to do them. And that makes my little door, except for I want to put just a little bit of a faux wood grain effect, and I just do that with a little side-loaded float of brown, and then just kind of squiggle some little lines in there. And the sealer, or the varnish, not the sealer, the varnish that I put on it will kind of pick that up, and you'll be able to see that, and it'll look like an extra dimension in the piece. So on this one, on this rock here, I've already got the same stage of all the work as done on this one, except for finishing the door. But I did some little window boxes. So I'm going to add little window boxes just using the full strength brown paint. And all I do is just kind of visually draw with the paintbrush the little window box, because by the time we add the greenery and the flowers to it, it's not going to look like much of anything, but it's just to give you the visual that the little window box is there, if that's what you wanted to do to yours or add to yours. Okay, now I'm going to take some green tipped with a little bit of yellow. I'm trying to get a dark enough green and the yellow to show up on the brush. It's just kind of brush mixed on the end of the brush. And I just begin to stipple in some foliage along the bottom edge. And then I like to come right across the front of the little, on this particular one, we'll call it a door stoop. Then the rest of this area here, I will end up painting the dark green, just for the visual effect on the little piece. And then I'm going to take some of that same green and stipple it right in the little planter box. And I like to start with the dark first. Just be sure you don't cover up your entire window, but you just want enough there that you get the visual effect from adding it. Then I'm going to take just a little bit of yellow and add just a few little highlights with the yellow. And then when this dries, we'll come back and we'll add some flowers and figure out what to do across the top.